Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lady Tiger basketball as we kick off the winter sports season with the Lady Tigers taking on the Columbia Hickman Lady Kewpies tonight. I'm Mike Rawlings. Along with me tonight is Matt Johnson. Matt, we're kicking the winter sports season off earlier in December than we have for quite a while here on the TTSN Sports Network.
Absolutely. You talk about, and what a way to open it up. A whole lot going on here tonight, Mike. When you look across the way, have our military appreciation over there, a huge group here from Fort Leonard Wood tonight. And as you said, kicking off winter sports, Lady Tiger basketball. What could be better tonight?
Doesn't get a whole lot better tonight. Weather's out there. It's a beautiful night for a December night. We've got some snow on the way over the weekend. I know you've been watching that.
No, I'm not ready for any of that.
You're not ready for snow. Well, I'm going to tell you who is ready for snow. These Lady Tigers are ready for a little snow. The starters out there right now that kick for the Lady Kewpies have already been announced. We'll get back with some names on them, but your Lady Tiger starters are getting ready to come out.
It's going to be number 14 right there, Kylie Mitchell, just a sophomore. Stacia Garcia, number 20. Looks like that's going to be junior, number 21. Name we've called a lot here the last 2 years on Lady Tiger basketball, Miss Nadia.
Probably going to be saying her name a few times tonight, Matt.
Chambray Garcia, number 24. And Ariana Jones, another sophomore. So a young bunch here for Coach Matlock tonight.
It is a young bunch. These ladies had a heck of a week to kick things off for basketball season. They were supposed to be going down to Carthage to play in the Carthage tournament on a Thursday night, Friday night, and a Saturday. Well, 3 of the 8 teams in that Carthage tournament had boys football teams in the state championship game on that Saturday. So tournament got moved back. Their week got real busy, and they went down there on a Tuesday, Wednesday, and a Thursday. I think Coach Madlock said something like 800 miles on the road in 3 days. I know Coach Klutz, her assistant, but he just naturally Friday after school got in the car and took off toward Carthage instead of Rolla where he lives. But it was they go down there. Lady Tigers come out of that tournament with a couple wins down there. Great way to kick things off. Normally for the Lady Tigers, Vanessa Blake's been starting. She had an injury this week. She's going to be out for a little bit. But here we go.
Absolutely. Tip goes up, goes to the Lady Kewpies, so they're going to have first possession. Nadia out there quickly on defense. Love to see this aggressive defense by the Tigers early. Takes it into the glass, up and good. That's going to be number 24. I think was that Jamison?
24 is Mia Cluck. Is that correct? Over here. Well, wait a minute. Nope, I'm on the wrong one.
Okay,
that's going to be Jamison. You are correct.
Okay.
Get our program straightened out here tonight. The Kewpies come in tonight with a 1-3 record, coming off a win just a couple nights ago against Sedalia Smith Cotton.
Okay.
Their first win of the year.
Yeah, early in the year, I mean, it's hard to really know what to expect too much. I know I was looking at the schedule. Rolla saw that the Lady Kewpies had fallen to Rolla earlier here just as the season got started. So.
And they had Rolla.
Chambray Garcia, Stacia Garcia pulls that out, gets it quickly down the floor. Nadia, a little fake drive, up and off the glass, no good. Rebound comes to Hickman.
And that's going to be an offensive foul on the Lady Kewpies. You know, we talked about that Rolla game. Rolla handled Columbia pretty handily in it early on. Rolla has not, as a team we've been kind of following a little bit. You know, rival conference school there. They haven't put up a lot of points. A lot of nights were able to put up a lot of points against Columbia that night. Matt, we want to send a big hello out there to everyone that's joining us on Cable America and on the TTSN Sports Network via the Facebook, the millions and millions of people out there watching Lady Tiger basketball tonight. Folks, let us know where you're watching from. We'll get you a pin on the map. We have not got the maps up here tonight because it happened so fast. I mean, we went from winter sports from fall sports to winter sports so quickly that we have not got the maps moved up here yet.
And I'm really glad that the incomparable Tim Wallace didn't have the map cam set up with me showing up empty-handed. I mean, it's a chore to get those TTSN sports maps out of the vault.
What we need to do is we need to have Miss Nancy Crawford putting in a maintenance request to have those maps moved up here.
Well, the security on something like that's going to have to be worked out.
We'll talk to Officer Lopez.
Yeah,
talk to Officer Marjano. We'll get that taken care of, Matt.
That's not just something you just carry around willy-nilly.
No. They'll be right on it with Tim Wallace. We'll get all that taken care of. Nadia with the miss on the three.
Not there. Rebound comes long, but Hickman gets their hands on it. Kewpies back down to the other end. Nice little tip away there by the Lady Tigers. Break it down to the other end, and one. Ariana Jones takes it away, takes it to the other end, puts it up, gets the foul.
And we're all knotted up at 2.
Foul's going to be on Jamison. That's going to be her first. Going to be second team foul on the Lady Kewpies. Checking into the game for the Lady Kewpies is going to be number 13, Kalia Naylor.
Nice rebound and put back there by Chambray Garcia.
Chambray, nice job right there. Seals the block off, gets in position. Only way they can do anything is to come across her back, goes right back off the glass. Fantastic fundamental basketball.
Tigers in a 2-3 zone, trying to keep that ball out of the middle.
Well, definitely that's one thing I noticed even in the JV. Boy, this Columbia team, they have got some height. Pass taken away. Nadia at the other end.
And that's going to be a foul, and that's going to be a chance at a three-point play. Nice job by Nadia there. Slows up just a little bit to initiate that contact. And Nadia will be coming out of this timeout. Nadia is going to be coming back to the line.
And that's going to be 2 fouls on Jamison. That's going to be her second, third team foul. Columbia looks like they want to slow this down and talk about what's going on right now. So you look across there, Coach Brittany Matlock in the huddle talk. You see the assistant coaches there. As you mentioned earlier, Coach Klutz and freshman coach, Lady Tiger, who we called name many times right here on the TTSN Sports Network, Rhiannon Moore, back as a coach.
She's back as a coach. According to Coach Matlock, doing a great job. It seems like she is. And Coach, I'm going to tell you something. If you get the opportunity here on the TTSN Sports Network, and we can do this, we need to zero in on Coach Klutz's shoes, because he's got him a pair of orange Converse down there that he is setting the trends.
I noticed
across the world with those orange
I noticed
high-top Converse. I'm just Coach.
Those
Coach
are
Klutz
old
sent me a
school
picture.
Chucks.
Yes, they are. He sent me a picture of those the other day and said these were my basketball shoes to coach in all year long. And then I saw him and he had them in his hand. He was bringing them in. I was like, wow, all right. So, folks, if you want to look like Coach Klutz, you're going to start with those shoes.
In what color orange would you describe that as, Coach?
That's tiger orange.
Okay. All right, rebound.
Yep.
Comes to Nadia. Nadia down to the other end off the floor. Up and good. It's going to be Jones once more for the Lady Tigers. Nice assist right there by Nadia Evans. Just like that, the Lady Tigers up quickly here in the early going, 8-2. Hickman having a lot of problems right now, Coach Rawlings, with that defense of the Lady Tigers, just not being able to get anything inside.
Well, Lady Tigers doing a great job of out of our guard position with Jones and Evans. They're forcing those passes a lot further away from the basket than what the Kewpies would like.
3 ball goes up. It's tipped around inside. Rebounded by Jones. Gets it to Evans. Evans quickly down to the other end of the floor. Kicks it back underneath. That's going to be Garcia back outside. Swings it over to the far side. Ooh, little miscommunication. Bounce pass off the ground out of bounds. So that ball's going to go over to the Hickman Lady Kewpies. Now, Coach Rawlings, something we need to figure out before we go too far along here. Are they Kewpies independent of gender, or is it Lady Kewpies?
Well, you got the Kewpies and the Lady Kewpies.
Is it?
Well, or is it Kewpies and the male Kewpies?
Well, I was just wondering if it was just Kewpies.
Well, it's a good question. Who would know something like that?
I don't. It seems like we've got to have somebody on the TTSN sports staff that knows things like this.
So we need a Kewpie expert. All right.
Wait, I've got it. I know who we need to contact about this.
Okay.
Former basketball coach from right here in Waynesville that would know this answer. Will.
Will's not a Kewpie.
No, but he's up
His
in that
wife's
area.
a Kewpie.
But
No,
he's
his wife's not even a Kewpie.
no, but he lives
He's
there.
got no connection here.
Columbia.
Okay.
He's a lot closer to Kewpie land or Kewpiedom or whatever you call it.
Well, according to that explanation, we can call Norm Stewart and find out the answer to this question. Norm would probably know.
Seems like something we should know. All right, Lady Tigers working around on the offensive end.
I don't have Norm in my phone.
Norm's probably thankful for that, Coach.
It's probably true.
I did not see a signal here, but Lady Tigers are going to get it, so it seems like the right call to me. So we're having some substitutions here. Garcia checking back in for the Lady Tigers. Chambray Garcia. Sorry, Coach. We got 2 Garcias out there.
We do.
Inbounds comes to Estacia. Gets it back up top. Nadia looks to reset the offense. I'm sorry, that's Tony Durant up top,
Yeah,
Coach. I'm
that's going
sorry.
to stay with the Lady Tigers.
It's going to be out of bounds off the Kewpies. Or the Lady Kewpies.
Keep looking at my phone, waiting for Norm Stewart to text me. Norm, a big fan of the TTSN Sports Network. We found out a few years ago.
Yeah, the ball tipped around, rebounded underneath by Columbia. Oh, yep.
Gonna get a travel.
Took that step a bit quick before she put the ball down, so they're going to call the travel there on Jocelyn Norman, and ball goes back to the Lady Tigers. Tony Durant brings it across half court. Garcia to Estacia Garcia. Back to Chambray Garcia. Looking inside. Nadia double team down low. You definitely see that that Columbia knows where Nadia's at on the floor at all times.
Columbia is set up in a box and one on Nadia, and they're going to be following Nadia wherever she goes. She can go get popcorn. She should have a girl guarding her. She's trying to get popcorn at the concession stand.
Long pass across. Kewpies put it up again from outside. That's going to be no good.
Yep, that's going to be over the back. Coach, we just got this in off the ticker here. Coach, the boys basketball coach, Chris Pills, is letting us know if we were playing this up in Columbia, we'd be playing it in a gym that at one point was named the Crib.
The Crib?
Yes.
Now, does Coach Pills know if they're Kewpies regardless of gender?
I don't know. I'm sure he's going to let us know if he does.
All right. Coach, that seems like something Coach Pills should know.
Yeah. Angie, if you're down there listening to us, ask Coach if Kewpies are gender specific. Lady Kewpies and male Kewpies, or are they just Kewpies? Coach Pills down there with his front row seat. Oh, steal by Nadia, but loses her footing. It goes out of bounds.
So that ball will go back to Hickman. Stacia Garcia checks back into the game for the Lady Tigers. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Long pass into the corner all the way back across the court. Looking for space. That ball's going to go up and off the glass, and that's going to be good.
And there's your difference, Matt. You see right there, the Lady Kewpies are able to get the ball inside against that zone. They're able to score that trip down the court.
Nadia doing the smart thing right here. Slow this down, get it under control.
So we're coming to the end of that first quarter. Lady Tigers want to get a good shot on this possession.
Right. Take the last shot, but make sure it's our shot. Nadia.
Oh, she's going to be
fouled.
fouled.
Get fouled. She's going to get to go shoot 2.
So we're at zeros on the clock, but Nadia's going to get to shoot 2 free throws here. They'll clear out the lane.
They're going to get number 3, Jocelyn Norman with the hack. And Coach, that's going to be her second. That's 2 Lady Kewpies right here in the first quarter that have 2 fouls apiece, as that's already the 7th team foul. Nadia up and good with first. Set at the line. And Nadia drills the second.
Brings us to the end of the first quarter. The Lady Tigers up on the Lady Kewpies from Columbia, 10-6. And Matt, you know what that means it's time for?
Is it the first winter TTSN Sports Update?
It's time for a TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update is brought to you by the Tiger TV Facebook page. Tiger TV Facebook, for all the news, it is news right here in Tiger Town. Matt, you know who likes the Tiger TV Facebook page?
Norm Stewart.
Well, we know Norm. He was the actually little piece of Tiger TV history. Norm was the first person to like the Tiger TV Facebook page. A lot of people didn't know that. That's not who we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to go back to Rhiannon Miller. Coaching.
Oh, wait. I'm going by maiden name.
You're going by maiden name. I'm going by married name. Her first game coaching right here in the gym that she played on. Loves that Tiger TV Facebook page. So we're going to let her get the little spotlight
I think
tonight.
that's a great one.
And while we're doing that, we want to remind everybody next Tuesday night, the Lady Tigers will be right back here at home taking on the Sedalia Smith Cotton Tigers. Lady Tigers, excuse me. Right here Tuesday night.
Are they Lady Tigers or are they just Tigers?
They'll be Lady Tigers. We're not going to be on TTSN Sports Network Tuesday night, so you're going to want to get out. It'll be cold next Tuesday night after 2 days of snow. You're going to want to get out, and you're going to want to come down here. If you don't want to do that, Matt, you can head to Lebanon and watch the 7th and 8th grade boys play up there. But if I'm here in town, I'm probably coming and watching the girls.
Oh, absolutely. So we get going here in the second quarter action. Lady Tigers on top by 4, 10-6. Lady Tigers having a little problem working this one inside. Is moving around, get the bounce pass underneath, and loses the handle on it, tries to get back, and they're gonna call the.
Coach, we want to thank Coach Pills for his definition of a Kewpie there. What we have figured out from that is it is gender specific, I do believe, from that description.
Well, I don't know. See, I went the other way with it. From that description, I'm going non-gender specific.
Well, I think it's got to be gender specific.
I don't know. Oh, 3 ball goes up from the outside, no good. Rebound comes to the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers look to push the ball ahead quickly.
Once again, Matt, I think we need Norm Stewart here to help solve
to help
this problem.
clarify. Well, you know, we do have some near and dear friends in Columbia tonight. Maybe they run over to the house.
Well, you know what we do is the Missouri State Track and Field Cross Country Association clinics going on. I mean, our first year missing that in probably 17 years. It's a long time.
I was sitting here this afternoon trying to think of the last time I wasn't at the clinic, and it's been a long time.
I think I've probably got good reason, though. Tomorrow Taylor graduates from Missouri State University. So I think this is pretty good reason to miss this track
it's a
clinic.
good reason, but it definitely shows both of our age, Coach.
Matt, to let you know, I did get a hold of our colleague, Dean Hayes, and let him know I wouldn't be there. And let Dean
that's
know.
all right. We'll all get an email about it, I'm sure.
Well, we might do that. That's all right. But I did let Dean know that I would not be there. Dean,
Well,
Hall of
trapped in
Fame.
the corner right there. Lady Tigers not able to get out of it. So the turnover goes over to the Hickman, and favors returned. Nadia puts the long ball up. Won't go. Pulled down underneath by Hickman.
Big hello out there to Trevon Dorsey, checking in from Holloman Air Force Base.
With Mr. Dorsey with us a lot during basketball season. I
Lay
know,
up there by Nadia Evans.
I'm sorry, during football season. During basketball season, we missed him for the faculty versus
very much
student
so.
basketball game. Without him and his brother, the staff did not fare quite as healthy.
Lady Tigers pick up ball on a turnover there. Nadia's going to pull it back out and set things up.
And I think that's the right play right here is a couple loosey-goosey trips down the floor. I think this is the right play right here. Lady Tigers working the ball around the outside. Nadia into the lanes, got to get it out, gets it to Garcia. Garcia kicks it back across. Inside, nice job right there. Goes up off the glass, no good, but Lady Tigers caught Hickman sleeping right there, Mike. Went back door, found Chambray underneath. Unfortunately not able to convert, but nice patience by the Lady Tigers that time.
Yeah, you know, right now, Matt, what we're seeing out of both teams is some good ball movement because of the way the defense is set up.
Absolutely.
Rebound there for Estacia Garcia.
Bounce pass down the middle. It's going to be wrapped up, and we're going to have a jump, and that's going to go back to Columbia.
And we're going to get a timeout by the Lady Kewpies.
Lady Kewpies called the timeout. Looks like number 5, Tony Durant, checking back into the game for the Lady Tigers. Well, Coach, winter sports are up and underway. I know we had wrestling the other night here at the high school.
I did have wrestling here the other night. I made it over. I was over at junior high practice and then shot over real quick. Got to see the Tigers. They were taking on Republic that night.
Earned a victory there for head coach Lucas Smith and the Tiger Wrestlers. Just lots going on. I know we've got, I believe, the band concert going on down in the auditorium tonight. There is something going on every night here at the high
choir
school.
concert tonight.
Choir
concert tonight.
All right, inbounded by Columbia. They get it down to, oh, that one's going to go back court.
Coach, I'm going to have to forward you some more of the Kewpie definition from Coach Pills because it's lengthy and you kind of like history.
I do enjoy history. All right, Tony Durant swings it down, goes into the corner, puts the long ball up, no good. It's going to be out of bounds off Hickman.
Yes. I was afraid that hand was going to go the other direction. I'm glad it didn't. All kinds of movement, and everybody just moved away from Chambray and said, here you go.
Chambray stood there. Everybody left her alone. She'll put it off the glass for two. If you just want to let her have it.
Oh, our Army contingent is into it now. And now the Lady Kewpies on the bench are. Now we've got some rocking and rolling across the way.
Up and off the glass for Kaylee Johnson at the other end. Cuts the Waynesville lead to 6 here. 2:41 left to play in the first half. 14-8. Long ball, no good. Off the glass, rebound comes to Columbia. Oh, nice defensive effort right there. It's gonna stay with Columbia, but Nadia did everything humanly possible.
Tipped the ball away and just couldn't. Well, I don't know that anybody could have saved that ball. Long cross-court pass there. I seen that play developing right there, but that pass got to be a lot sharper than that if you are going to get.
And we're going to have a foul away from the ball. We'll see here.
It's going to be on.
They're going to get Kylie Mitchell with that one. That's going to be Kylie's second.
I'll be honest, Matt, I didn't see that.
I did not either.
Was watching the ball movement.
It's a little Jocelyn Norman down the middle of the lane right there. Puts it up and off the glass for two. Cuts the Tiger lead to 4 as we just tick under 2 minutes left to play here in the first half. Nadia Evans has it up top.
Kewpies this time is straight man-to-man.
Yeah, a little shake-up.
Yeah. As they come out of that timeout, giving the Lady Tigers a different look. Nadia just don't stand out here and dribble the ball. Lady Tigers up 4.
Make you come pick her up.
I'm pretty sure Nadia, Coach Madlock, and the rest of the Lady Tigers would be tickled if we do the next 2 quarters like this, win at 14-10. And we're going to get a hand check there.
They're going to get Norman, I believe. And they do. That's going to be Norman's third.
It's going to be a third foul. Nadia's going to go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 here.
Chambray Garcia checking in for the Lady Tigers, and Jamison checking back into the game for the Lady Kewpies. Jamison carrying 2 fouls of her own right now.
No one in the lane there. It was for the Lady Tigers.
First one goes.
Coach Madlock is trying to get some people in there. Anastasia goes in.
Second one in and out, going to be rebounded by number 32. That's going to be Nicholas.
Little high-low game there. Tigers with the steal, but going to say that Durant had her foot on the baseline.
Yeah, I think just toes barely across the line right there. She made a really nice move to get that ball. Momentum carries her out. Tony gets a hand on that one, the inbounds right there. Turnaround up off the glass.
Nice job
no
on the defensive end there by the Lady Tigers.
Nadia Evans gets it 1-on-2 all the way down, up and off the glass, no good.
We're just at the 22nd mark here in the first half. I would have thought Columbia would have looked to that for that last shot, but
I would have thought so too, but swinging it around.
and maybe they are.
Thinks about the three. Thinks better of it. Kicks it out. Now they take it, and it's good.
Good. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first half. The Lady Tigers ahead of the Lady Kewpies from Columbia Hickman, 15-13. And we're going to be back in 10 minutes for second half Lady Tiger basketball action. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for second half basketball action here from Waynesville High School. The Lady Tigers are ahead of the Lady Kewpies from Columbia, 15-13. Low scoring first half, Matt, but a very quality basketball game for 2 quarters.
Absolutely. Some pretty darn tough defense by both sides, making it hard to get inside. Neither side really showing a propensity to shoot the long ball. Now, Columbia did hit 1-3 right there at the end of the first half, but both sides trying to get that ball inside, work it around and get the shot off. And, Coach, our military contingent is loud to start the second half.
It might be a combination of popcorn salt and Dr. Pepper over there.
Oh, let's see who they call this. Okay, they're going to get number 1. They're going to get Kaylee Johnson with that one. That's going to be her first team foul here in the second half. For a second, I thought that was someone else. Nadia.
Ooh, that one just off the rim.
Nadia resets at the line. They get her the ball. And she drains the second, so puts Lady Tigers up by 3. Hickman brings the ball down to the other end. Working it around, that Tiger defense is right back at it, Coach Rawlings. There's just no room inside right now for Columbia to do much.
And I think the Lady Tigers are good. If Columbia wants to start chucking it up from the outside, I think Coach Madlock's going to be okay with that.
Oh, absolutely. Gets underneath the defense that right there. Off the glass, no good, but gets her own rebound, kicks it back out.
Nope. We're going to get a foul there. I believe that's going to be on Jones.
You're correct. That's going to be her first, team first here to open the second half. In the lane, jumper up and off the glass. That's going to be good for Ella Rogers. Rogers just a freshman for Columbia.
Nadia's going to take her time, see what's out there.
Well,
just very patient tonight.
Well, and see if you can bait that defense to come out a little bit. If Nadia can draw that defense out a little bit, I'll take her to go past anyone they have.
As you see, Columbia Hickman's came back with a box and 1 defense as they're going to face guard Nadia wherever she's at. This is one of those defenses too that it's so hard to prepare for, and what you're going to do out of this.
Pass tipped away and taken to the other end. Shot's gonna be no good, but they're gonna get Stacia Garcia with the foul. It's going to be the first foul for Stacia, second team foul for the Lady Tigers. First shot is up and good for Jamison.
That's going to tie us up at 16.
Jamison at the line, set, getting ready for the second one. And she's up and good, and that's going to put Columbia on top here, 17-16, mid-third quarter action.
Well, and the one thing that makes offense so difficult against the box and 1 is you get so caught up in trying to get Nadia open, you forget to play. The other 4 girls forget to play basketball.
Nadia going to put up the 3 ball just off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound, Columbia. Columbia brings it across, looks to set up their offense. That's going to be Rogers. Gets underneath the defense there, off the glass, no good. Ball's loose. Nadia Evans comes out with it, brings it down the floor, step back, fires long two.
In and out.
Now Columbia looks like they're going to play the little hold game.
Yeah, they're pulling their guards out. Boy, you keep throwing those little lob passes. I was getting ready to say, you keep throwing those little lob passes, and some bad stuff's going to happen.
Lady Tigers not able to convert at the other end, but it happened as you were saying it, Coach. You keep lobbing that across right there. The Lady Tigers are going to get a hand on it. They sure did. Not able to.
You're just going to sit back and you're going to time one of those and you're going to get it. Just like Nadia almost gets a hand on that pass.
Little move underneath is going to get it up and good. Kukcha.
Nadia just off the front of the rim. We're going to get a travel off that rebound.
Rogers brings it down on the other end. Back to Jamison. She fires it across. That's going to be Dorsey back into the game, Coach. Dorsey playing with 3 fouls over there for Columbia right now. Jamison, no good underneath.
A lot of contact on the first one, and it's going to be a little contact there, and that's what's going to get called.
So that's going to be the second on a Stacy. It's going to send Jamison to the line for 2 more. Jamison 2 for 2 this evening here from the charity stripe.
It's going to be a little long.
Jamison converts on the second one, so it gives the Hickman Lady Kewpies 4-point lead. We're here with 3:15 left to play in third quarter action.
We're going to get a timeout by Coach Madlock. She may want to set something up here offensively. I'm going to tell you, Tigers, it's been a while since they've scored. This feels like a possession that you really need to put some points on the board.
Well, and I think you're exactly right. It's not so much the points, but getting back in the groove.
Right, and I just kind of had that feeling before Coach Madlock called that timeout. And I think she may have had that same feeling. This is one that we really need to have a good possession.
So you're saying that you and Coach Matlock have some kind of telepathy deal?
Well,
Is that when you teach together?
I will. You know what? If I can get the same telepathy that Coach Madlock has going, I'm going to go with that. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Well, y'all, I figured with you guys teaching together,
well,
you just know what the other one's going to do.
There we go. I'm going to go with that because I got to coach a game on Monday and Tuesday night. I'll take some of her telepathy into those games. That'd be just fine.
All right, so it's going to wind down the timeout here as we talked about. Columbia holding on to a 4-point lead right here as we come towards 3 minutes and change left here in third quarter action. But as you mentioned, the Kewpies come out, get a few buckets, get right back in it, take the 4-point lead. The Lady Tigers still sitting on 16. Going to have to find a way to get some offensive momentum going.
Well, and if it's going to be, and it looks like they're immediately going back to this box and one, on Nadia, which I don't think is a big shocker. Well, no, it looks like maybe now. Well, let's see.
Nadia's going to get the jumper off.
That trip was pretty well conventional man-to-man.
Yep.
That doesn't work well. we'll take that the rest of the game.
Oh, absolutely.
I think I'm going to like the outcome.
If they want to man up, I like our odds the rest of the way. Jamison kicks it across, back underneath. It's going to be Rogers down below. Gets that, turns right off the glass. Columbia back up 4. A little pressure right there, but the Tigers find a hole in the defense right there, bring it right back across half court. Lady Tigers looking inside. And it's going to be out of bounds off the hands of the Lady Tigers.
Mitchell kind of loses the handle on the ball before the contact. I think that's why there wasn't a foul called there.
Yeah, I agree. Tony Durant checks back into the game for the Lady Tigers. Looks like she's going to put a little pressure up top.
Jamison, a backdoor cut.
Looking for Kucha inside. Off the glass, no good. Rebound come to the Lady Tigers. Naughty Evans looks like she's trying to find some space inside. A little spin move, jumper in the lane off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound comes to Jamison. Tony Durant making it hard for the Lady Kewpies to get that across half court. Finally do get it down to Jameson. Now the turn. Going to work it around. Kucha now out on the wing with it. Kicks it across, finds Jameson. She's going to put it up for 3. No good.
It's going to bounce. Rebound there by Mitchell. It just loses the handle on the ball.
Ariana Jones, number 40, checking back into the game for the Lady Tigers. Real dangerous handoff there, if you will.
Oh, nice hands.
Play. Tony Durant gets in there.
Whoa. Once they're reaching around from behind, Matt, I believe that's a foul. But
well, I would think when the Lady Kewpie got her arm around Tony's neck, I would have thought at that point the foul had occurred.
Well, I'm going to have to look that up in the book, but I do believe that is a foul when you wrap someone's neck up.
We'd have to get with our TTSN rules interpreter, Gary Schultz. We got a rules interpretation guy. We just don't got a Kewpie guy.
Yeah. I bet Gary's got a story on the Kewpies, though.
There's no doubt in my mind. Oh, Lady Tigers get away with one right there. Quickly down to the other end, Garcia.
Oh, up and in. Nice pass there by Jones into Garcia.
Tony Durant just all over Kucha on that far side.
Jones goes for the steal. That's a good time to go for it because they're just trying to run the clock down, get the last shot.
Kucha finds Rogers at the top of the key. Kucha kicks back out. Jamison acted like she was thinking about the
with 8 seconds, I think. I'm not sure. Her coach didn't want that. They're going to get that desperation.
Put a long.
And that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. The Lady Kewpies from Hickman up on the Lady Tigers 24-20. Matt, you know what that means it's time for?
A TTSN Sports Update?
It's time for a TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update brought to you by the Tiger TV Facebook page, Tiger TV Facebook. For all the news, it is news right here in Tiger Town. Matt, you know who likes Tiger TV Facebook page, and I've been waiting a long time for this one.
A long time?
Yes, seems like it.
Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Larry Hines.
No, he likes it. That ain't who I'm waiting on. Utah Jazz member and current NBA player Juwan Morgan likes the Tiger TV Facebook page. Matt, we want to send congratulations out to Juwan. first Waynesville Tiger basketball player to make the NBA, the first NBA player from Southwest Missouri in something like 30 years. It's great. We had a chance to coach Juwan back in junior high. We watched him come all the way through this program, go to IU, and here 3 weeks ago, Juwan signs an NBA contract. He had signed a G League contract. The Utah Jazz signed him to an NBA contract. The Wednesday before Thanksgiving, he gets his first 2 minutes and 58 seconds worth of action in Indianapolis against the Pacers, and I couldn't be more proud of a young man than I could be than Juwan Morgan.
Absolutely. I mean, you talk about, we coached him. I had Juwan in class, middle school, just a terrific young man, hard worker, just nothing but love for Juwan. And as you said, getting into the NBA, in what a place to do it. As they were playing the Pacers that night, the state where he played college basketball, it sounded like the Pacers fan gave Juwan quite a round of applause watching the video of it. Just can't say enough good about that young man.
And while we were talking about Juwan, we had a nice high-low pass there from Tony Durant down to Chambray Garcia, and she got fouled, and she's hit a free throw and
so
got us a little bit closer to the Lady
cuts the lead to
Kewpies.
3.
So looking forward to when Juwan gets home again and get a chance to talk to him. It'll be his experiences. It'll be really neat to have those conversations.
Oh, absolutely. All right, we've got about 7.5 minutes of action left in this one. As we said, the Lady Tigers trailing by just 3. Ball off the glass, no good. Rebound inside, Lady Tigers. Evans going to bring it across the floor for the Lady Tigers. Nice little move right there. Spin, kicks it out. Tony Durant can't get the 3
nice
to fall.
Rebound by Garcia. Oh, and can't get it to fall. Tigers with a couple nice opportunities there. Oh, and they're going to Kewpies again with that backdoor cut from the backside. They come through there and they go high, and when they come down low on that, they've got that pass in there 2 or 3 times. They're able to turn it into 2 with a chance to make that 3.
It's going to be 4th team foul for the Lady Tigers. It's going to be the 3rd on Estacia Garcia, as it looks like she's going to take a quick breather. Kylie Mitchell, number 14, checks back into the game for the Lady Tigers.
Shot up and no good. Rebound there by Jones for the Lady Tigers.
Jones brings it down, sets up, gives off to Nadia. Nadia works, looks for a little room, baseline. Oh,
We're going to get a hand check.
that's going to be Norman. That's going to be Norman's 4th. She's going to check right back out of the game. Evans inbound underneath, gets it into Durant, swings it quickly to Mitchell.
They got 3 people that have just took Nadia down there.
Wow. Nice little drive.
Yeah, nice move there by Jones. Come off that screen, took it in. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Did not see who got her.
Whoa, Matt.
Oh.
We've got a check-in from Italy.
Yes, and we do have our international map. Now, we don't have the maps with us here tonight.
No. We have to get a maintenance request in. We've got to get security to help bring those down from Tiger Stadium down to the basketball arena.
Well, they need to be put securely in their place of providence. But we will definitely get Italy marked on our international map. Italy not currently marked on the international map. Jamison puts up the 3 outside, no good. Push back in. Going to be put right back up by the Lady Kewpies. Stretches that Lady Kewpie lead to 6 points, 28-22.
Oh, It's going to be a foul. Durant will go to the line to shoot 2. I thought that had a chance to fall in.
I did too. So that'll send Tony to the line. She's going to shoot 2. First one's up and it's good. That's going to be the 3rd foul there on Kucha. And Tony drills the 2nd as well, so it cuts the lead to 4. And we're going to have a timeout here.
All right, Matt, while we've got this timeout, we want to recognize our Tiger TV Channel 12 production personnel tonight under the direction of the incomparable Tim Wallace.
The illustrious Tim Wallace.
The illuminal
Tim Wallace.
Tim just does an outstanding job with his crew up here. Our crew tonight is Logan Thompson, Isla Marie Evans, Trayvon Richards, Brad Farrow, A.J. Cabanas, Trevor Tronstad, Andrew Gutowski, and Elisa James, once again under the direction of Tim Wallace. You know, Matt, this is one of those nights where I had prior commitments, and it's exactly the way it is. They come in, they do all the work, they do all the setup, they've got us ready to roll. I walked in about, 5 minutes before game time with what I had going on earlier on. It's all ready. We just get to sit here and talk a little bit of basketball and a little bit of general knowledge to the folks at home.
Well, I mean, little nuggets of trivia.
It's sometimes history.
I mean, who would have known before tonight's broadcast? I mean, I'm sure there's a fan or two out there. But who would have known the very first person to like the...
As we got a steal by Nadia Evans.
All right.
Oh, there's some people at home on the edge of their seat because they missed the first part of the broadcast.
Well, then they should have been with us, Coach Rawlings. All right, Lady Tigers trail by 4 here. Steele gives us a chance with the ball. Swings it down in the corner. Lady Tigers almost lose a handle on it. Bounce pass underneath. Chambray Garcia going to go off the glass. No good, but
she
gets
the rebound, puts it back up. That Christian Hopkins just sent in some kind of animal next to Mr. Wallace's name.
Well, he's the GOAT.
My God, that is a GOAT.
The greatest of all time, Coach Rawlings.
That is. Jones
take away.
Oh! Nadia goes back up with the rebound.
Nadia fights back underneath and off.
Gets that one to go.
Woo!
Now we're at a 2-point game. We got a timeout. I believe Coach Madlock called that timeout. And yes, we have confirmation that Christian Hopkins was putting a picture of a goat on our
Well, it's because he's
feed.
the greatest of all time.
Christian Hopkins is?
Well, he's a pretty awesome guy himself.
He's a pretty good guy.
But no one's
You
as
mean
awesome
that guy
as
right
the,
there?
the incomparable
The
Tim
incomparable
Wallace.
Tim Wallace, the GOAT. He needed another nickname. He's looking at us. I'm assuming he didn't hear that.
No.
He's the GOAT now. Christian Hopkins. Hopkins put this in. The greatest of all time. You got to look at this feed, Tim. We got some incredible stuff coming through right now.
All right, so we're going to coming out of the timeout here, Coach. Hickman will have the ball. 4.5 minutes left to play. Lady Tigers trail by 2.
And the Lady Tigers with some full court pressure here. Lady Tigers with a trap. We're going to get a timeout now from the Lady Kewpies.
I like the look right there coming out of that timeout, that pressure defense dialed up by Coach Matlock.
Well, this trap right down here in front of the TTSN suite caused that timeout to occur. I'm not sure that a timeout was wanted that trip down the court, but a timeout was needed that trip down the court. So 10 seconds ran off on that. We're going to get the Lady Tigers back to some pressure, man-to-man defense.
Get it into Kuchar as the military crowd comes alive.
Whoa!
Loose ball on the floor.
That's going to be into Nadia.
Nadia inside, up.
And it's good. We're in a tie ball game.
Knotted up at 28. Tony Durant, nice job pressuring Kuchar right there. Swings it around. Dorsey underneath, a little slow and looking to take that one up.
We're gonna get a foul on Nadia from the backside.
All right, first one's up and it's good. Checking back into the game is going to be Jamison. Coach Norman on the floor right now with 4 fouls for Columbia.
Oh, no.
Norman gets the rebound and she goes right back up, gets the deuce. Still a lot of time right here, Coach Rawlings. Definitely no need to panic.
You talk about Norman and the 4 fouls, and they've got Norman one-on-one with Nadia.
Right there, Kuchar going to put 2 more on the board. Nadia Evans quickly down to the other end.
Well, it went from a tie ball game to a 5-point ball game quickly.
Yes, it did. Kuchar, a little short jumper that'll fall. Nadia, little shot off the glass right there is going to cut it back to 5.
And we're going to get that timeout by Coach Madlock again. She's going to have 2 left. That's going to be a 30-second timeout. Matt, folks at home watching us here on the TTSN Sports Network, I know it's been about a year since we've been right here inside the stadium or inside the basketball arena. But, Matt, if you noticed over to the left of the suites, we've got new banners up representing the Ozark Conference. Central joined us. We hadn't got a banner for Central. We got brand new. These are huge banners.
Those are nice.
They're very nice, very colorful. Had a chance today to watch 7th Hour as they were putting them up. If you'll notice, they're in alphabetical order. I assisted on that.
With the alphabet?
With the alphabet.
You know the whole thing.
The general knowledge. All the way down to W for West Plains. I didn't have to go any further than that. But, yes, it was watching them put those up. They're like twice the size of the other ones.
It's little nuggets like this. The TTS fans at home, I bet you a lot of them didn't believe you knew the whole alphabet, Coach Rollins.
Well, they know now that I did. You can just look up there and look at them banners.
All right, inbounds comes to Kuchar. Tigers trap up top right there. Get it through. Get it to Rogers. Turn. Rogers looking back door for Norman. Kicked out to Jamison. Now it looks like the Lady Kewpies maybe. No, Kuchta's going to fire it.
Doesn't get the roll either. I kind of thought the same thing. I thought they were just going to try to move the ball around a little bit. I wasn't expecting that shot.
So Lady Tigers come down. Lady Tigers down by 5. 2 minutes in we play here in the fourth quarter. Tony Durant with the ball up top. Kicks it to the wing. Tigers looking, trying to find something inside. Chambray Garcia in the lane, off the glass, no good. Rebound comes to Kuchta.
About a minute and a half in the ball game here. You got to think Lady Tigers are going to have to start fouling here if they don't get the ball on a turnover pretty quick. Well, or maybe not. Kuchta takes a shot from the short corner and gets it to fall.
Pushes the lead back to 7 for the Lady Kewpies. Dottie Evans looks left side. She's going to put up the 3. No good off the front of the iron. Underneath, that's going to be Norman. Pulls it out. Gives it to Kuchta. Kuchta going to come bring it across half court. A little trap pressure.
And we're going to get a. Are we going to get a foul or are we going to get a timeout?
I think we're going to get the timeout here.
I think you're right. We're going to get the 30-second timeout, Variety. Nope, we're going to get a full timeout. May not have had a 30 there. I don't know that a full was needed. One thing I did find out the other night in our game, I just needed a 30-second timeout. We'd already used our 2 30s. They made me take a full.
Well, sometimes you got to stop it when you got to stop it.
I said, I just need a 30. And they go, Coach, all you got's a full. And I said, that's a waste of 30 seconds. You just need to give me 30 seconds worth of timeout.
All right, so Lady Tigers trailing by 7 here.
Lady Kewpies will have the ball. It'll be over on the side there.
Lady Tigers 5 fouls, so if they're looking to, obviously you're going to go for the steal here, but if you foul it, we're gonna have to give 2 before we get them in the 1-and-1.
Matt, I believe we have 9 fouls.
Is that a 9?
What'd you think it was?
Thought it was a 5 with the bottom light out. You're saying it's a 9 with the side light out.
I don't know. That's a good question. We know we have a light out.
We don't know which light's
but
out.
We're not sure which one.
You think it's a 9 with the side
Well,
light?
no, I don't know now. You've got me thinking.
We're going to find out.
No, we're not. Well, I guess we are on the scoreboard, but that was going to be a 2-shot variety. It was a 5.
I was right.
You were right.
I don't think you should ever question me.
Now it's an upside-down 4.
It was a 5 with the side light out. I mean, the bottom light out.
We're going to have
a 6 with
we're going to have to report this to Director of Mission Activities, Corey Ace.
You think he can climb up there? That seems high, Coach Rawlings.
You think he's going to do that or hire somebody to do that?
Well, I hope he doesn't. I don't want him to fall.
You think they're going to hire an acrobat for that?
Probably.
Okay. Lady Tigers are going to get the ball here.
I think they probably just tie a tight wire from side to side and have that person walk across.
We want to video that for the TTSN Sports Network.
All right, 40 seconds and we play. Pass it ahead. Norman getting it across half court.
There's going to be a foul by Nadia Evans.
That's going to be the 7th one, so that'll put us in the 1-and-1. That's going to send Norman to the line to shoot the 1-and-1.
That 7 looks interesting without that light in it.
Norman off the back of the rim, no good, but now we're going to get another foul on the Lady Tigers.
And going after the loose ball. That's going to be Mitchell.
So Rogers at the line now. No good off the back of the rim. Pulled down by the Lady Tigers. Gives it to Evans. Evans going to drive. A little jumper in the lane.
We're going to get a quick timeout by Coach Madlock.
And it's going to be full.
Shouldn't it be 32? It was 37-30, was it not?
Yes. It was
Okay.
37-30. We should have 32, not 31. It looks like the referees are discussing that themselves right there. So you look there, Coach Matlock, girls huddled up, talking about this right here, and the referee looks like he's going to go to the table and ask about the score.
So the Lady Kewpies will be throwing it in underneath the Lady Tigers basket.
There we go. Now we're good.
There we go. 35-32 is our score.
37-32.
Excuse me, 37-32. I was wishful thinking there on a steal and a three. We tie it, but it's not going to work that way. 4.5 seconds left in the ball game. The Lady Kewpies throw it in. The Lady Tigers are. We've got a jump ball.
Possession arrow is going to stay with Columbia, but that stops it at 1.2 seconds.
Well, they're actually going to. No, they're not going to. I thought they were going to give it to Waynesville.
I was going to say the
And
possession
the
arrow.
possession arrow definitely does not say that. Lady Kewpies throw it in, and that's going to be our ball game tonight as the Columbia Lady Kewpies travel down here to Waynesville, kick off TTSN Sports winter season, and take home a 37-32 victory over the Lady Tigers. Matt, we will be back on the air. It won't be till after Christmas break before we're back on the air. And you check the TTSN Facebook and for our next scheduled game. I believe it's in that first week, and I'm not sure, so I don't want to say right now what our next broadcast is. But we will see you after Christmas. We hope everybody out there in our viewing family has a happy holidays and a happy new year. We will see you in 2020 right here on the TTSN Sports Network. For Matt Johnson, I'm Mike Rawlings, and we hope everybody has a good evening.